like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
Yes.
And welcome to another episode of the No Holds Barred Sports Show. I am Low Rider, one half of the Dead Presidents, 1/3 of the Los Lunatics, with my brother Boogaloo and Eddie Guapo. And my man right there is not the three-time Hall of Famer.
Nah.
However, he is
The original OG of this shit. The guy that started it all, the bounty hunter, which I lived for real, and I did in the ring. Then I went to the Urban Legends with my boy Cole Cash D, known as Luke the Thesz. God rest my brother. I was Cowboy Willie Watts. From there, I went to the Black Neck Security, Cowboy Willie Watts and ECW original legend, however you want to label him, Chili Willie, who was Black Bart Watts. And then me and Chili Willie took it one more step further and gave you the American Gangsters, Frank and Nikki, and you are in the place to be, as long as you're watching this show. Yes, sir.
That is right. That is right. Thank you all for tuning in. And if this is the first time you're tuning in, we're just missing our third member, King Mega. But this is a podcast hosted by three pro wrestlers. And we talk all things sports, including wrestling, occasionally. You know what I mean?
Every now and then.
Every now and again, when something big pops off, you know, we try to make sure we get up in there. But there's something else I'd like to put out there for those tuning in for the first time. Make sure you like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at the No Holds Barred Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified when we are on every Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And hold on, I see we got Chalmer in the building. What's up, brother?
Good,
How you doing? How you doing?
Yes,
but yeah,
sir.
man, it was how's everything been going with you, brother?
Man, everything is all right, man. As I told you earlier, for you older generation, I do a couple of different things to try to maintain, but telling you now, keep it going. Don't stop, because I'm hurting right now, and I do it on a regular basis. So
yeah, exactly.
Keep that energy, baby, because it gets rougher as you get older. But if you don't, it's just like a car, a bike, or anything. If you don't oil the change, or you don't put oil in your engine and change the oil, it breaks down. So
you ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying.
My older crowd, make sure you are doing general maintenance.
Hey, you know what they say, right? If you keep your car just with the general maintenance, man, and the occasional big job that needs to get done, you can normally keep that bad boy going. Yeah. So probably the same thing with a body, right?
Yeah, spoken by a mechanic. Who knows?
So sometimes sometimes you just dealt a shitty card, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got a shitty card that they ain't no fixing.
Yeah.
Sometimes your body is too broken down or something.
Yeah. If you just done beat it up too bad, or you let it get too far gone, it is hard to come back. And I refuse to let it get too far gone. I try to keep it up. Shout out to my fitness coach, boxing fitness coach, Mr. Coach Kenny from Pride Boxing. I will get him up here one day. He actually he has some fighters on the fight this weekend. With our young boy Shaheem Ashford.
Awesome.
He got some fighters. I won't be in town, so I won't get to see that show. Hate that.
Oh, shit. You're not making it?
No, I won't be in town.
Shit. That sucks. Sucks. But man, let's jump into a little something to drink, man, because I am thirsty.
All right, we'll get your drink on, young man. Get your drink on.
I want to keep drinking this water.
What's the
Well,
matter
I
with
do.
water?
I will keep drinking it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
thirsty.
Got
However,
to keep the water in the damn in the flow of things.
today I'm taking it back a little bit to
Okay.
beer, not
All
an
right.
energy drink.
Well,
I've been,
when we first, for the people that was been around for the every time we've been around, you was a big that was your thing. You was doing a lot of the
the
different type beers.
crafts, a
So
lot
you
of
just
craft
all you did
beers.
is you just as the Undertaker did, you just went old school on us.
Exactly, brother. Exactly. Yeah, this is episode 131 for those tuning in for the first time. And for a long time, it was energy drinks and beer,
Yeah.
but there was always beer. And I cut it back, and it did help.
Yeah, it shows. It shows.
It has helped a little something,
Yeah,
something. So I'm
it
not
shows,
gonna
brother.
I'm
It
not gonna
definitely
go too
shows.
crazy with them. But
Yeah. We
I
both
did.
went on a mission and we both lost some weight. We went on a mission and we both knocked some stuff down.
That's it, man. I can look down to see my peeps.
Yeah, no doubt.
But I decided to go a little wrestling related, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And went with the
Broken Skull.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA.
Okay.
And
quick question before you pop it. Did the Ric Flair ever come down to where it was reasonable to buy?
you know what? I haven't looked, bro. I'll look. I'll look
came
today.
out, it was ridiculous.
I'll look again, but yeah, like $15 per can. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was something crazy.
It was either like $12 or $15 per can.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm not rocking with that. Sorry. Sorry, Rick. But
exactly.
Yeah.
You're gonna give us
fuck with my man Stone Cold.
Yeah.
And I'm about to open up this can of whoop ass.
Open that can of whoop ass.
So, for those listening and watching in attendance,
yeah. If anybody new watching, don't be scared to give us a shout out, and when you shout it out, we put it here and you see your shout out.
Here we go.
Okay.
My man Stone Cold got that pop.
As I get to say, you wouldn't expect nothing else. It's a Stone Cold beer. You wouldn't expect nothing else other than a damn pop.
But 6.7%, a little bit on the light side for me. I don't really.
I guess for you,
I really
for other
don't
people,
like
they would
anything.
Be like, shit. For you, that's light.
I don't like fucking with less than 7%. I feel like it's a waste of calories, But for my man Stone Cold,
what we got, Stone Cold?
Solid IPA.
Solid?
Solid.
Okay.
Nothing crazy, no crazy flavors, you know what I mean? So
yeah. So it's just something I would probably like.
Yeah, it's just plain old pine tree IPA, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when I came down to Florida and you gave me some grapefruit, some shit, I ain't what the hell I was drinking. But I'll be back soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Can't wait, brother.
We will get on to mine and a little repeat. Yeah, you did, Cuzzo. Seeing you.
Yeah,
we appreciate that, man.
You are
definitely a soldier, man. You've been rolling with us from day one, man. We appreciate that.
Uh-oh.
Pure white Hennessy. That is what I will give y'all today. I'm going in the bag and grabbing different stuff that I'm finishing off. It's about time for me to re-up my bar. About everything is to that or lower. So y'all see where that's at. Yeah, I done did my thing with my bar. So let's see what the pure white Hennessy does.
The hen dog.
It's good on ice. If something don't taste good on ice, it's probably bad off. So that ain't bad. I'm not a Hennessy drinker. I do like cognac. I'm more of a Cavassier guy, but that ain't bad. I could, if it was in the building and I had some ice to put it on, I would drink it. So solid 7 on ice.
All right.
Yeah,
I can mess with that.
Yeah, solid 7.
I can definitely mess with that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, let's see what we got going on And hold on, one more thing. Was there anything else we needed to put up here? Nah, man. I think it's time for that corner, man.
Let's get
Also,
it.
one other thing. If you guys have any drinks that y'all want us to try that we haven't tried, sometimes we'll even run it back. You know what I mean? If we haven't had it in a little while,
Yeah.
just put us on and let us know, and we will try. What's up, Pop?
What's going on, Pop?
We will
We aim to please,
try
man. If y'all, like he said, if y'all shoot us something y'all want us to try, whether it's on a beer, a hard,
energy drink, a
liquor,
liquor.
sports drink, energy drink, whatever, we will try it. We will try it. We're gonna figure out one day to how to get some of these damn companies to give us some damn money on trying this shit.
You ain't lying, bro. We gotta get that. We gotta get an agent.
Yeah, because we definitely advertising for MFers.
But if those that don't know, it's time for the corner. This is
Yeah,
Kenny's
man, let's
corner.
get it. So this weekend was the big UFC, and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. It was on, but it was watching me. I mean, I was a little tired this weekend.
Oh no.
Took a little drinky drink on Friday night, and if you asked us to put for a drink to try, you have to type it on the screen so everybody can see it. So make sure if you're asking for us to drink, type it into the podcast, and then we will try it. But like I was saying, I
He's
had a
running a
little
little late, Pops. He's running a little late.
I had a little rough Friday night, so Saturday I was recouping. But anyway, I do know Adesanya's lost from what I remember, and so you're going to do more of this, and then I'll get to the boxing. So I'm going to let you handle more of the breakdown of what happened because that was a big UFC. So to go ahead and break down what took place in.
So man, Stylebender fought against DDP. Stylebender did not look like the Stylebender of old. Kind of looked like an old Stylebender. You know what I mean? Not like he ain't look like he did. You know, when he fought when he fought Alex
What?
Pereira.
Yeah, what I think has happened with him, I think it's a couple of things. I think his heart is there, but let's just face it, man. When you make millions, man, you have to really love what you're doing to get up out of your silk sheets and go out there and train and do what you're supposed to. And even if he is still doing, I just think a lot of the fighters, the aura, the has came off of him, and the fighters are not thinking before that they're actually going at him like another fighter across the ring. So he is came from the kickboxing world, and if you stand up with him and you're not pressuring him, that's another thing. It's one thing to stand up when there's another thing to do what Strickland did the fight before this. Put so much pressure on him that you don't give him time to do his counters and his strikes and stuff. You put the pressure
And that's
on
pretty
him.
much exactly what DDP was doing to him.
Okay.
Wasn't giving him the space to do
He's
his
a long
kicks
guy.
and his
He's very, his long arms, long legs. So you get in on him and you keep him pressured and you don't. And I didn't even watch the fight. Like he just said, I just called what happened.
Yeah, he's definitely. It looked like at the end of the fight that it was looking like they were gonna make the announcement. Like they were kind of like the dude Duplessis was like, oh, if this was the last time we saw him, and they were kind of talking a little bit beforehand. So I was like, oh, maybe he is gonna hang it up, and then he said, no, I'm not gonna. He said he's not gonna make any decisions
And I seen the
on
post
that
release.
yet.
I did watch the post release, and he pretty much said no, he's still here. And I also seen where the guy fought. They must be having a fight coming in Africa or something, and he was like, "Hey, the only two true African fighters in the promotion need to fight again. We need a rematch in Africa." So
Mm.
I don't, like I said, I didn't watch it. I don't know how good the fight was to say if it deserves a rematch. I don't know.
He got choked out. He ended up getting taken down and tapped out. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't impressed.
And I think that I already said Strickland was getting a rematch of whoever
he needs
won,
it.
right?
He deserves it. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, that fight don't deserve no damn rematch. That was pretty much a one-sided fight, and he ain't deserve he don't deserve a rematch, whether it's in Africa or in fucking Thailand. He don't need it. It don't need to happen. On top of that, though, I'm trying to remember what was the other big Kai France.
I know Big Boy fought.
Tai Tuivasa.
Yeah, I know he fought.
Yeah, he lost. He lost. He was boring as hell. But Kai France ended up
podcast, bro.
beating Steve Urseg. And that fight was everybody was saying that it was going to be a tough one for Kai France, and he definitely did. In the beginning, it was looking kind of rough, a little bit like he wasn't able to catch up, and then sleep mode hit Ursig, and Ursig went down, and that was it. TKO first round. Dan Hooker ended up beating Gamrot, which by a decision, which that fight was a really good fight.
Okay.
Tai Tuivasa lost to I can never pronounce that big
Richter something like
Rosen Strucker something.
Yeah.
He's the one that he's put a couple people to sleep. And that fight, nothing special. Nothing too special, nothing to write home about. And besides that, man, I'd say the rest of the card was,
It was some boxing on. I didn't watch it. I know it was Abdullah Mason, up and coming kid.
Yeah, he definitely had nothing for Duplessis.
Yeah, up and coming kid named not Kid Austin, but Abdullah Mason got another knockout. He's in the 135 class. A lot of people are high on this kid, and I've seen him fight a couple of times, and he got another knockout. So he mauled somebody. I've heard of the guys in who was the main event, but I heard one of them, that Derevchenko. He's the guy that I want to say had the flash knockdown against Crawford. He flashed Crawford. Crawford ended up knocking him out. I don't even think they call it a knockdown when they talked to Crawford after the fight, and he looked. He's like, "Yeah, I guess it was a knockdown," but he got beat. I think he hurt his arm before the last 3 rounds and ended up losing. So Shakur has a fight coming up. He's going to be on the undercard of the Canelo Alvarez and Berlanga fight. I've never heard of the guy fight. Matter of fact, they said the guy is fighting got knocked out his last fight. I don't know what Shakur is doing. I mean, even if he can't get the top guys, Tank, and of course not Devin right now, he can't get. Ryan, he can't get. I mean, you still had Teofimo that he's so crazy. I don't know if he'd have made a fight with him. He's calling out Crawford, who doesn't even fight at 147 anymore. But all the stuff I'm seeing online, everybody's like shitting on the fight. Like, yo, he's fighting a guy that got knocked out last fight. Like, what? He was supposed to fight a guy named William Zepeda, who's a decent fighter. For whatever reason, they said Zepeda pulled out in negotiations. So yeah, I heard Abdullah Mason. I've seen him fight. He is the truth, and he pulled out. Zepeda did. So I don't know what happened. The big dummy story over the weekend was Devin Haney fighting at a damn fair. He got into it with. I've heard a couple of different stories. I've heard it was the guy was a Ryan fan, and he was telling Devin Haney, "Yo, you got your ass whooped. Ryan and whoop your ass." First, the stupid thing is Devin Haney threw the first punch and stole him, and it was a weak ass punch, and it hit him in the chest.
So
podcast.
So let me put this out there before you continue on with that, right? Me and Pops were having this discussion before because we always watch MMA, we watch boxing, and he was saying how in a street fight, boxing is king, and I was telling him it's good if you can catch somebody, but I seen that fight. I seen you've seen pro boxers get taken to the ground. You know what I mean? You ain't knocking somebody down if they take you to the floor. So we were having that discussion because I don't know if you've seen that. There's I can't think of the dude's name, but he's like a big small white cat, and he does a podcast, and he had like Nate Diaz on. He had Haney on. And he talked, and every single time he's like, "Oh, you think you can beat me in a street fight?" And Haney was like, "Oh, I'd kill you. One punch, I'd kill you. I'd knock you out." And I'm like, sure, he probably could knock motherfucker out with one punch, but he's gotta actually clip him. And that was so. Then like when Buddy asked Nate Diaz is like, "Bro, you're a podcaster." Like straight up, like he's like, "Bro, you're a podcaster." He's like, "I'm fucking you up." Like,
and I can hear Nate Diaz and see Nate Diaz doing it. Nate Diaz,
because he can choke your ass the fuck out if you try to grab him up
and fight. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying a boxer cannot street fight, but his mindset would have to be different than boxing. Like, because a boxer in a street fight, what are you going to do if he rushes you and you don't get no punches off? So
that's my point.
If you rush Nate Diaz, he's gonna know what to do when you try to grab him.
Even if you get him to the ground, he's gonna fuck you up.
So most boxers are going to be lost. Now, if that boxer had some room and range,
he can clip you
and caught you coming in, or could stand back and throw punches, you're in trouble. I mean, he got trained hands. But
look at what you said about Haney. He tried to steal Buddy and didn't even clip him, hit him in the chest.
And it's stupid because if that guy's smart, I would sue the shit out of him.
Lawsuit.
Because that dude, even though Haney can try to come, I just hit him in the door, whatever. You threw the first punch, and then you're responsible for your entourage, bro. And
my chest.
Yeah, bro. I'd go to court and have a damn breathing apparatus on and everything. When he hit me in the chest because he's a professional fighter, it bruised my ribs all the way to my lungs.
Remember when Dave Chappelle was like, I kicked that motherfucker in the chest. He's like, kick me in the chest.
Yeah. and let me tell you something. And I guarantee you, Haney lawyers is going to say, settle out of court. Don't go to court with that shit. You're a professional fighter. And it's clear as day you threw the first punch before everybody. That guy didn't throw first punch, so it wasn't even self-defense. That guy was talking. You cannot punch a guy, especially as a professional fighter.
That's the thing, man. These motherfuckers get caught up.
I don't know. I don't know if Haney tried to do it because he wants clout. See, here's the thing with Shakur and Haney. Tank is loved in the ring and Tank is loved outside the ring in the hood because Tank actually came from that. Those two guys didn't come from that. So they hate the love Tank gets both sides of the equation. Tank don't have to fake. I mean, you go to Baltimore where Tank come from, you'll know, oh shit, this is for real. You go to where Devin grew up at and going to private schools, and Shakur, he was born in Newark, but he moved out to Texas young. And because everybody seems to be a boxer, and I'm sure Jay Prince had him in a nice neighborhood or whatever. So it is what it is. And here's the other thing. You don't have to come from the streets to be a good boxer. I mean, to be known. You just have to be entertaining. And I will give Devin one thing. He's more entertaining than Shakur. Shakur is just a great technical fighter, but a shit show to watch in the ring. Like, he is so cautious and so defensive minded. Nah, man. Nah, Shakur pulled out of that. Tank, they did book the T-Mobile for November the 2nd. I'm hearing it could be that Rayo guy, the guy that beat Pitbull. It could be him. But yeah, Tank is fighting in November, and Devin is fighting, not Devin, but Tank is fighting, not Tank. Shakur is fighting in September on Canelo's undercard against some guy named Canaro or some guy that was, like I said, got knocked out in his last fight. So we do got some cards coming up. I want to say that's a battle because I think Dana and Turkish Nim is well, you know what? That's weird because Turkish is with Shakur. So maybe Turkish didn't sign, but I know that's whatever that Rio or whatever Turkish stuff is name. That's what's on that UFC / thing when they're doing it in September also. So I think they're in the Sphere in Vegas. They're fighting, I think, the same night as damn Canelo is fighting.
Oh yeah. That was what's his name? I guess it's at the MGM, and Dana was hot with it because he was like, he's like the MGM constantly disrespects the UFC like that. So he was like, he said basically like fuck them type deal. And he won't, he said he won't do another MMA event at the MGM.
So that's whatever the Sphere is, there's fight it. So I guess they're on the same night in the same town, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them will be
But so that Sphere is like apparently the amount of money it costs just to rent that place, like they would have to like up the ticket price to like
like
thousands.
I said, from what I'm understanding, he's doing a side-to-side promotion with Turkish Ali, the boxing guys, from what I'm understanding. So he got his money in it.
Oh, okay. So that dude. Okay, so that's smart because they would. Everything I was understanding about the way that how expensive that Sphere is to run, they were saying like it was going to be nuts, and they were saying like, that basically in order to make their money, they were going to have to sell crazy pay-per-views because even if they like bumped up the ticket prices like crazy, they wouldn't even be able to.
Well, I guess if you got a
oil money
mogul, so I guess you can do that. But yeah, outside of that, man, that's pretty much what fighting. Like I said, Tank is fighting in November. They already booked T-Mobile. Shakur's on the undercard of Canelo. Of course, Devin with the dumb shit he done.
So after Devin punched the dude, what happened? His entourage just basically fucked Buddy up.
Devin punched the guy, and then the entourage, because there's like Devin in the middle, two guys on his right, two guys on the left. So Devin kind of reached around his guys and threw a weak ass punch. And then the guy kind of like he was coming forward, and then somebody stole him from one side. He turned that way, and somebody stole him from another side. And then it was kind of him and a couple of guys were swinging. But
so you got bodyguards and a pro fighter. All sucker punching Buddy from different angles, and couldn't even fuck him up.
Hit him and knocked him down. Buddy got right up and still fighting. So it ain't like nobody hit him.
Nobody knocked him the fuck out.
Yeah, they did nothing to him. But like I said, if Buddy's smart, he'll be at least a 6-digit brother from this point.
Yeah,
if he's smart.
Yeah,
because that was crazy.
This weekend coming up, we have UFC fight night, Cannonier versus Barajo, which that's the main event. Nothing too great, Neil Magny's on the card, Tabitha Ricci's on the card.
The last thing I'm gonna
Edmund Sabaza.
The last thing I'm gonna address with the fighting is Clarissa Shields is at it again. She sent Ryan a challenge and saying, "Hey, let's get it," or whatever.
Hey, let me tell you, that's the worst person to try and do that with, because that motherfucker probably take up on the offer. Ryan is out there, and I can totally see that motherfucker being like, "All right, you want to fight? Let's fucking go. And he'll sleep the fuck out her ass.
Yeah. That wouldn't be good for her.
But yeah, she's a fool.
Yeah.
But if anybody has any other questions or comments for Kenny about any fighting,
any fight, just shoot it
just
on
shoot
while
them
we
in
talking.
there and let's go. We'll get right back to it.
Yes, we will.
Shit, we got some WNBA news. Caitlin Clark, she breaks the WNBA rookie assist record with 232 assists so far. And the previous record, I ain't even gonna try and pronounce that. Nicario, I guess, right?
Teacher, teacher, Pincherio, I guess it is.
Yeah. But she had 224, and that was in 1998. So, and the current season record holder is 316, and that was Alyssa Thomas with the Sun. So interesting to see. I don't know how many games are left in their season. If it's doable for her to, or possible for her to break that record, Let me pull that up real quick. Oh shit, sorry. But yeah, I'm not the I'm not the WNBA guy here, but man, let me tell you, it's pretty damn cool some of the things that Caitlin Clark has been doing, even though she's not, killing the game like everybody thought she was, looks like
well, I think first things first, she's a rookie. She and they was going to play her hard, but one thing Caitlin did well that got overlooked because she was scoring so much is she passed her butt off in college. I mean, she threw some real good passes, and it's a little different when you got pro level girls that going to catch a lot more of the passes than what college level girls are going to catch, because a lot of them college level girls are not going to go into the league and play in the league, so they're not going to have the hands or the response time that some of the WNBA players have. So shouts out to Caitlin. She definitely
she's got another month to keep passing away. The season ends September 19th.
Woo.
So
September the what?
The 19th. So she's pretty much got a full month. I don't know exactly what would come from there, but I don't know. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. Good for her. Let's see. Yeah, let me tell you though, man, I've heard more people talk about WNBA than shit. Couldn't even,
Yeah, they definitely, they didn't do nothing else. They got it out there to where people are talking about it now. And that's only a good thing for them.
Yeah, it's definitely people that probably ain't never turned on a damn WNBA. Listen, I've actually paid attention, and I'm not a basketball guy. I will watch some playoff basketball, definitely, but regular season, it's like, if there's nothing else on, I'll watch it. You know what I mean? But I'm a sports guy, so if there's like I've been watching the Little League World Series like crazy.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of that the other night.
Shout out to Lake Mary, Florida. They're in there. I think they're playing tonight. So
okay,
I'll definitely be checking that out. But on top of that, let's jump into some football talk. Where this happened last week on Tuesday.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But the Vikings rookie J.J. McCarthy's out for the year with a torn meniscus.
Mm.
It's rough, man. It's rough.
They was talking about starting Sam Donald anyway, right?
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But
you
still, you
know,
still hate to see him get hurt,
especially if Sam Darnold looks like he has in the past,
Exactly.
right?
Looks like Sam Darnold.
Because then you would figure he's
Yes.
going to start the season, go 4, maybe 5 games of mediocre football for the Vikings, or the Vikings can win some good games under him, even though he's not producing the way they were expecting, the way they would hope. And then they can jump to their rookie, but now they can't. So
Exactly. He has to play it out.
yeah, now it's pretty much Sam Darnold or bust. So unless they can, but you know how that works too. There's always somebody that becomes available, and it looks like the Steelers situation ain't looking that
Yeah.
great either,
Ain't
right?
nobody stood up heads above that situation. Yeah.
So that can always be an option for Minnesota. Try to see about getting a little deal done for one of those two that doesn't get the nod.
I mean, I guess if they made it good enough, I actually think I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they trust Russell Wilson to do it all year. I think they're definitely going to probably even if Russell starts it. I think by the time the season starts and it gets hot, Justin Fields, just because of his legs, will get that job eventually if he doesn't start off with it.
Yeah. Listen, I can definitely see it, and wouldn't surprise me though. Speaking of some QBs getting the starting nod, your Commandos named Jaden Daniels their starting QB. How you feel about that, brother?
Oh, I'm with it. I mean, listen, we got rid of Hal. We got rid of Heineke, and he's had a clue in preseason from the games I've watched. So why not build chemistry right now and let it play? I mean, as long as we got an offensive line that don't look as bad as it did last year, because we got Sam Howell killed last year. He was the most sacked quarterback in the league, but Daniels can move a little bit, so that's a little different. But hey, give him a shot, man, and let him get chemistry with these guys. And we I ain't gonna say we have a playoff team. We had a decent team that could compete last year. So we get any good quarterback play, man. I definitely think we could get some upsets, and who knows, get hot maybe and get a wild card bid. But I definitely say let him ball, man. Let him ball.
Yeah, hey, I'm not mad at that at all. Hey, I feel like a lot of the times, some teams are too gun ho about trying to let their rookies stay in the wings. You know what I mean? When we've seen sometimes a rookie could come out there and change the whole outlook of
Listen,
the
bro.
game, and then there's other times that they just don't look it. You know what I mean?
Robert Griffin, before he jacked his knee up, his rookie year was straight. Well, he got through his rookie year. That's right, because he got co-rookie of the year with what's the guy's name? Who did he get co-rookie? He got co-rookie of the year.
Defensive player, wasn't it?
Who?
Wasn't it a defensive player that he ended
No, I
up
think it was another quarterback, wasn't it? I thought it was what's the guy that retired early with Indianapolis?
Oh shit! What the hell was his name?
Yeah, I think him and that guy got
Andrew Luck.
Yeah, I think him and Luck might have got co-rookies of the year. I think it was Luck. But anyway, and when he hurt that knee, and then that could have happened to a rookie or a 10-year vet. So when he hurt his knee, it just, I guess it took away from his triple threat, a double threat. And he was an all right passer, but I guess when you took away the run, you could set defenses straight for his passing because he wasn't a great passer. So his career after that just washed away.
Yeah, definitely. It's a rough one because you when he first came in, it looked
Oh, bro, he
Super
was balling,
promising,
bro.
man.
He was balling. Yeah, his rookie year. I mean, bro, running the ball, throwing the ball, it was everything, man. I was like, okay, finally, we back. And then he get hurt, and then that final when he played against the Ravens, I think when he did that whiplash leg to the helmet thing, that finally ended his career pretty much. That was the one that did it. He was playing hurt already. And then he did that scramble run and got tackled, and his leg kind of whiplashed around the helmet, something crazy, and they took him out, and he was never the same again. And that was kind of the him and that's what Kirk Cousins, because Kirk Cousins was his backup. That's what Kirk Cousins kind of got his thing, and Kurt has proven to be a great regular season quarterback. Solid. I ain't gonna say great. He's proven to be a solid regular season quarterback. Hasn't done anything in the playoffs, but they worked out for him. He had one of the biggest contracts back then when they was signed, $80 million guaranteed, wasn't
it? And still got a fat
it?
payday.
Yeah,
You
got
know what I
another
mean?
100 million, got another 100 million from Atlanta. So Kirk says, say what the hell you want to about me. I'm getting paid. And he is. But like I said, he hasn't proved anything when it comes, playoff time. But he can get you to the playoffs. He'll go out there and throw some 300 or 400-yard games, and just when it counts, he seems to shit the bed.
Yeah. Let me see what the hell.
Trying to see what he co-rookie of the year with.
Yeah, I can't even find that shit right now. All right, well, okay. Oh, there he goes.
All right, so I'm gonna go out take me out for a second. Let me make a phone call since.
All right. Yo,
what's up,
going
brother?
on, peoples? Sorry I'm late, but
man, all good, brother, all good.
Trying to make $1 out of 2 cents.
Hey, did you hear what we were just saying? I know you got a good memory. Was who was Robert Griffin co-rookie of the year with?
I
I was trying to look it up. I don't even fucking find that shit.
It was. I think was it what's his face? Was it Josh Norman?
I can't find it. That's why I was like, The funny thing is I type in Robert Griffin III, and it says Topps Holiday Mega Box.
You know what I'm saying? No puns intended. No puns intended.
We were just talking about Jaden Daniels being the starting QB of the Commanders. And
I think what do you call it? I called, and if people remember, if the peoples remembers last year, it's the only thing I'm mad on. I called CJ Stroud being better than what's his face, and he should have been #1 pick, right? So this year I'm like, all the Caleb Williams talk, whatever. I think Jaden Daniels is going to end up being the best quarterback out of this class. Even though, Bo Nix has earned a starting job in Denver and he's looking good. What's good, cuz? Chilling. I'm back. And I got a take. I don't know if you'll talk about it, but I got a hot take that I'm going to take. But I think the Commanders, grateful that Daniel Snyder is gone, but I think Jaden Daniels is in a good spot because he's not the #1 pick, right? He doesn't have that spotlight on him. He doesn't have, I think, Gerard Mayo and Drake May, the whole Patriots thing, I think that's going to implode somehow. I just got a feeling, right? Bo Nix is coming under the radar, but for the third pick in the draft, I think Jaden Daniels is flying under the radar a little bit. And I think, Marcus Mariota, he wasn't this great quarterback as we all thought he was going to be, but he's a good, solid veteran to learn from. I think he's in a real good spot to be a solid rookie. May not win Rookie of the Year, but eventually when it's all said and done, be the best rookie quarterback out of this class. That's what
Okay.
could be wrong. Right, could be wrong.
Listen, anything is possible, right? Like Kevin Garnett.
Anything is possible. Let me see. Let me see. Pull up right now. Luke Kuechly.
Oh, Kuechly. He was
Luke
he was
Kuechly.
with
Right team, wrong position. Carolina.
Carolina, right?
Right team,
Yeah,
wrong-
yeah.
Yeah, I said Josh Gordon. I mean not Josh Gordon.
Josh Norman.
Josh Norman. So right team, wrong position. Yeah.
But I added this one in here. The talks have been heating up between
Let
the
me tell you.
Cowboys and CeeDee Lamb.
I'm gonna pull an audible. This is wrestling, and I'm calling the spot, and we're gonna nix that. We can talk about that in a minute. Actually, no, we talk about that now, and then I can go into my another rant I have. Speaking of this,
okay.
But between Dallas, I don't know. I kind of get what Dallas is doing, kind of, right? I get CeeDee Lamb saying I want to be the highest paid wide receiver, just that's because that's how it works, which I don't agree with, right? You're not better than Justin Jefferson. You're not. You're just not. So you're not getting as much as him. And from Jerry's standpoint, he's like, yo, behind the scenes, he'd probably be like, all right, we're gonna pay Micah. Micah's Micah. But these neighbors are going to have to do something to earn this money. I'm not paying Dak $60 million a year, and I'm not paying CeeDee Lamb $35 million a year. I'm not tied up $95 million in between two players, and I'm not going to win anything. Y'all got to do something. Like the movie, Show Me the Money. Yo, show me the rings. Show me the titles. Show me something, then I'll pay you. Otherwise, I'm going to move on. Just like Branch Rickey said 60 years ago, if y'all know who Branch Rickey was, he was the GM of the Dodgers way back when. He said it wasn't to Jackie. I don't know if it was Duke Snyder or somebody else, but he said, I could be in last place with you, and I could be in last place without your ass. Goodbye. So if I'm not going to win with you, why am I going to pay you and not win next year and the year after and the year after and the year after, and just compromise my roster because I got 35% of the salary cap tied up between two guys who haven't done shit? At least you can say, at least Micah can say, or Dallas Cowboys fans can say, or Jerry Jones could say, Micah is arguably the top 2 or top 3 defensive player in the league. Definitely top 2 lineman, right? I know he swings between outside linebacker, middle linebacker, and defensive end, right? But as far as front 7, top 2 in the league, maybe top 3, right? So I'm gonna give him his money, right? But y'all two other neighbors, Dak, you ain't a damn sure a top 5 quarterback, probably not top 10, right? CeeDee, you're not better than Justin Jefferson.
Nope.
And keeping it 100, you're definitely not better than Justin Jefferson. You may not be better than Tyreek Hill. You may not be better than Jamar Chase.
I wouldn't put him above either of them.
And you may not be better than Devontae Adams. So what are you, 5th? You want more money than Justin Jefferson? Nah, fam, it ain't happening. Go win me a Super Bowl, then I'll pay you. Until that point, I ain't paying you. Until that point, I ain't paying you. Because we know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go draft me a receiver, right? And in 2 years, he'll be CeeDee Lamb. So I'm going to do. And
I hear your argument. And not a bad argument, but the sad part is Dak could get $60 million from another team, and CeeDee Lamb will get paid from another team. They'll get their money.
But guess what? No. That's fine. But guess what? I'd rather go 10-7, right, without them, and have the flexibility to sign Micah Parsons and re-sign a couple of positions, then go 11-6, get bumped in the first round, and have my money tied up in the 2 guys. Goodbye.
I'm with you 100% on that.
Oh yeah, I'm not arguing. Yeah, I'm not arguing against what you're saying because I mean, what last 3 years, 12-5, bounced in the first round. Well, that 1 year they got to the second round, didn't it? But anyway,
Yeah, when they read
so I'm not above. I'm not. What you're saying. I'm not arguing. I just think both of them. Now, I was watching the sports show earlier, and then somebody was like, "They're gonna have to pay Dak because if they don't, Dak will get it somewhere else."
See you.
And it's crazy though. Like there's
No,
no
it is crazy.
way.
It is crazy because he's done nothing to
Nothing.
prove
Exactly.
to me that he needs 60. He's a $60 million quarterback.
No, they ain't gotta pay him.
But he'll get it.
Yeah,
and good for him.
but
then,
you know what? Honestly, I would if I was Jerry Jones, I would go the route that the Yankees did with Derek Jeter back in the day. If you think you're worth 60 million, let's go out there, see what you get offered, and if it's really 60 million and I really want you back, I'll give it to you. If not, enjoy your career elsewhere. However, Jeter said he didn't even want to field a offer from another team. So, you know what I mean? But that's like the hardball that you sometimes have to play, right?
yeah,
You gotta say, yeah, dude, if you really think you're worth 60 million, either
Right.
you're gonna get me this ring this year, because they ain't gonna be able to sign anybody big
yeah. And there would be one thing
after
if
having
this,
those two and Micah.
this would be one
locked
thing
up.
if this was the Chiefs, right? They won back-to-back Super Bowls, or at least going back-to-back conference championships, and Mahomes needs to get paid, Tyreek Hill needs to get paid, Kelsey needs to get paid, Chris Jones needs to get paid. Then it's like, all right, do I want to pay these guys and not go risk going to the Super Bowl and try and find some replacements? Don't want to do that. But Cowboys haven't won shit. Why am I going to pay you to get bounced in the first round again?
I definitely couldn't pay Dak no more. I couldn't pay Dak.
Hell no.
No, it wasn't even not even really a discussion. Dak is gone. Just like we did Kirk Cousins. Kurt was like me and him was discussing before you got here. Kirk Cousins was a solid
dude.
Regular season quarterback. He didn't win nothing. And somebody gave him the bag. $80 million, one of the biggest contracts in history back then. $80 million guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to Minnesota, solid regular season quarterback. I mean, proved exactly who he was. Solid. And now we see Atlanta gives him $100 million. So people's going to pay for these guys. But
yeah,
I'm like,
people will pay.
I'm not going to pay you to keep winning regular season for me and no playoff berths or first round of the playoffs, and you shit the bed. I mean, Dak straight shit the bed against Green Bay, man. Yep. Like drizzling shits, bro.
Drizzling shits.
Yeah, that was horrible what he did against Green Bay.
Yep.
And then you tried to, at the end, you threw a couple of touchdowns and made it look a little closer than it really was. Because you was when it really was going down, you was throwing bad interceptions.
Yeah. So I don't think any of the three is going to get a deal done before the season, because if you pay, just say you pay Micah, which to me is the most deserving of the three.
Oh no, Micah's a game changer. Micah's a straight game changer.
Right, he's a game changer. If you pay him, just say you pay him tomorrow. There's all kind of locker room beef, and he got paid, but you weren't paid. It'll cause too many distractions. So I don't think nobody's going to get signed before the season, and then maybe like either end of the season or maybe like end of October, Micah will get paid, and then the what do you call it? It'll be written on a wall that CD's out and Dak is out, and then they'll just go sign.
I think really
the Cowboys. Hold on, one real quick. I'm gonna call this right now. Next year, CD's gone. I don't know where he's going, but the Cowboys are going to sign Stephon Diggs to play with his brother, and then Dak Prescott signs with the Mariners. Fuck, with the Seahawks. With the Seahawks.
So CD has another year then. He's due like 17.99.
Yeah, but he's holding out.
$18 million this year, right?
But he's holding out.
He's got to play. Yeah. Or also just the year you don't lose the year, you still have a year. The Cowboys still have his slave papers. Let's put it that way.
I think personally, what happens is they're definitely keeping Parsons, and I think they signed CD this year.
CD, they might.
And I think Dak is gone. I don't see him giving Dak $60 million.
No,
No,
Dak's
let-
gone. Nah.
But
Let me ask you.
I do see him signing CD.
Let me ask you this: why do you think the Cowboys didn't attempt to draft a QB? I feel like there was some pretty decent QBs that were later on in the draft still available.
I think Jerry Jones said,
No.
I traded for Trey Lance because I knew Dak was going to be gone. So Trey Lance is going to be the heir apparent. And if we don't get a super stud in the 5th, 6th, 7th round, we don't see a guy, then Trey Lance is our guy. That's it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
definitely think Dak is gone. I don't think
Dak's gone. Yeah, I agree with you. Dak's gone.
I think it's over. They're not going to give Dak $60 million unless Dak this year rolls a Super Bowl ring in that damn building. Dak is not getting no money.
Right. Yeah.
I ain't talking about winning a playoff game. Dak going to have to roll. He's going to have to at least get them to the playoffs.
At least get the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Yeah, got you. And I think he's going. I think he's going to Seattle. Does he just? He's average. He'll go to Seattle, and then the Cowboys will sign Russell Wilson as a backup to Trey Lance.
Now do you think if the Cowboys shit the bed this year like they've been doing, is it what's his name's last season as the coach?
He's done. He's done.
Yeah, I definitely think
he's done.
He rolls McCarthy out with that.
He's done. And then next year, I mean, I don't think next year will be Coach Prime, but I mean, the writing's on the wall with that one. With Shador and Dion up in Dallas. I mean, I don't know how you're going to do it, but it's going to happen. The writing's just on the wall. I don't know how.
Interesting.
Maybe they trade up to get Shador, top 5, top 10, whatever. And Colorado has a shitty year or a good year, but I think either next year or the year after, Dion will be the coach of the Cowboys.
Interesting.
And Jerry's like, Dion, please help me because McCarthy's done and fucking Dak is out. He hasn't done shit. You know, and the kind of part of me doesn't even blame Jerry Jones for like I was saying earlier to Chauncey, seeing neighbor, like remember the what's that movie with Cuba Gooding and Tom Cruise? Show Me the Money.
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, Jerry Maguire. No, now Jerry Jones is saying, "Yo, show me the ring. Show me the ring, and I'll pay you."
So they showed him the money. That's for damn sure.
They showed him the money for real. He's like, "Yo, show me the ring," and I really don't. I can't blame a dude.
Nah,
he got more money than God.
Would not. You know, wouldn't blame it at all for saying that.
Yeah.
We gave you every opportunity. We gave you money, and it's ain't it, bro. You're not it.
No, now let me transition for a real quick second. I'm gonna call it audible like we in the ring and we blew a spot.
Yeah.
Excuse my profanity, children. I don't know. No, I'm not even gonna curse. I don't know what the hell Mike Brown, the Blackburns, and the Cincinnati Bengals are doing not signing Jamar Chase. You're not going to sign T. Higgins, so you're going to give him the franchise if you're going to run his back 1 year. You pay Joe Burrow. You have to sign Jamar Chase. You knew this last year when you knew you weren't going to resign, when you weren't going to sign T. Higgins to a long-term deal. Pay the guy. If there's anybody who's close to Justin Jefferson, it's Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase, you ain't as good as Justin Jefferson. Take $32 million and call it a day. If you want more than that, I'm sorry, you ain't getting it. But give this dude his money. Y'all going to waste this 1 year of T. Higgins if you don't sign Jamar Chase by next week. Because if you don't sign by next week, he ain't going to sign before the start of the season, and we're going to go 1-4 again. The team's going to suck. Then we're going to catch fire in October and November. And then it's like, oh, now Jamar Chase is going to be $38 million. Just pay the dude his money. His price is only going to go up next year. Pay the dude his money. Stop, as you used to say back in the 80s, stop half-stepping and give the dude his money. You need the guy. You pay Joe. You're not going to keep T. Higgins. Pay Jamar Chase his money. Because it's 33 this year. It's going to be 36, 37 next year. Pay the man his money.
Ain't no half-stepping, baby.
This is ridiculous. Tired of this bullshit. All right, I'm over.
Hey, I'm with you. I agree. He definitely needs to get paid. What do you think about Richardson's over at the Colts coming off his injury?
I hope to God he doesn't get hurt again. Because he came out looking great.
Yeah,
I don't know about these Florida quarterbacks to begin with, but he played great last year. And now Jonathan Taylor's in camp. He got his money. You know, they got a good offensive line. I hope to God he plays well and wins the division. And then further proof that Trevor Lawrence ain't worth $55 million a year. They fired up today. Messing up my damn plans and shit. This is ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous.
So we also have the 2025 MLB spring training game starting.
So let me get this. This year baseball ain't over, and y'all already got goddamn 2025 baseball shit in.
Well, yeah, because they're doing some crazy.
Because they announced it. Yeah, because they hold on.
Still could have waited on this shit.
No, because they announced it. They announced it this week. It was current news.
Get that shit out,
neighbor.
Here, man. But we could have put something else up here, man. We didn't need no more damn man. God damn.
It's a sports show, bro.
Sports show. It's just news. So one thing. So I actually thought
there's a lot of news we could have put other than 2000. As
we'll talk about
2024 is going on right now.
Hold on, but this is a good idea.
And the Yankees are shitting the bed today.
Uh-oh. Shots fired. Pow.
Hey.
Yeah, the Yankees.
They definitely ain't playing good.
And the Braves ain't freaking Austin Riley hurt. He's out for the year. This is ridiculous.
Wait, he's done for the year?
Out for the year too?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
When the hell did that happen?
Broke his what?
His hand.
I thought you said his neck. I just said, what the shit?
No.
Want to break his neck.
No. He got hit by a pitch and broke his hand. He's out for the year. Done.
Wow.
Done. Did not know that.
Yeah, he's done. I'm like, this season's over. I might as well just take this and
oh man, the Yankees are tied. The Yankees are tied up 3-3 right now. Come on.
But next year, see you, neighbor.
Go ahead, man.
We're gonna be they're gonna have this crossover games where, and I think this is a good idea. They're gonna have a team from Florida, teams from Florida and Arizona play each other instead of just staying in Florida, staying in Arizona. So the Braves, who play here in Northport, it's like 2 hours for me in Northport. They're gonna go to Arizona and play the Cubs, and then the Rockies are gonna come to Fort Myers and play the Twins. Something different. But just something new. I thought it was just something that, let's just talk about it now, and it's something new and fresh and honestly, honestly, there's really not a lot going on. And I'm not, unless you want to talk about, freaking Noah Lyles.
Man, you do a good job.
Unless you want to talk about Noah Lyles, Tyreek Hill challenging Noah Lyles. Like, man, this is like, come on, stop with the nonsense.
You do good, man. You put the good. You do put
stop
that
with
stuff.
The nonsense. I'm tired of that bullshit. Okay, let me say one thing. Thanks, sis. You know what I'm saying? Let me say one thing. Speaking of sis, this is my hot take. Hold on. Y'all can log off. Y'all can cut us off. Y'all two can curse me out. I don't give a good goddamn. Because I'm telling you right now, as of August 20th, 2024, besides Dak Prescott being on the Seahawks next year, I'm telling you right now, Caitlin Clark is going to go down as the greatest female basketball player of all time. I'm telling you that right now. The greatest of all time. Better than Maya Moore. Better than Cheryl Miller. Better than all of them. Greatest player ever. I'm telling you right now. Greatest.
Okay.
Greatest. Y'all can beef, fight, argue all you want, but I'm telling you right now, she's going to be the greatest female basketball player of all time.
I'm gonna tell you right now, King Mega, you ain't gonna get a fight out of me about no damn WNBA.
That's what I was going to say, and I can give it to you. Hey, we cover it because it's sports.
Listen, we cover it because it's sports.
But if she do, so be it.
Hey,
Dude.
I see, like me and Kenny said before you got on, we definitely feel like she's put so many eyes on the world of WNBA, so it's great, that she's doing that.
She's getting so much hate. It's like how I'm gonna bring it up, Chauncey, but seeing that, you know how Chauncey hates on LeBron?
Yeah.
Because he's just so good and he's the king.
Yeah,
he's
Skip Baylor's brother. Yeah, Skip Baylor's brother.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the.
So hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Hold on.
Let me just ask you this one question.
It's not a rating. It's you. Go ahead.
About what's her name? Caitlin
Clark. Yeah.
If Caitlin Clark came into the league,
oh god,
and started calling herself the queen, because that was his
no. Stop you right there.
That was his nickname.
No. The media started calling him the chosen one. He didn't do that. He just rolled with the bandwagon.
Yeah, he was on the front of Sports Illustrated coming out of high school with the label "The Chosen."
The chosen one. That wasn't him. No, that was the media. He didn't do that. Okay. He didn't do that. But what I was saying was how y'all people have so much hatred for LeBron. Her peers in the WNBA have that much hatred for her, and she is a rookie. And you know what she's saying? All right, check me out.
She's saying all the right things.
I'm zipping my lips, and I'm gonna bust your ass on the court. And she's doing that. For Skylar Diggins, did you see what Skylar Diggins did the other on Sunday, Saturday or Sunday?
No.
She was hyping up the crowd. Caitlin Clark hyping up a crowd. Skylar Diggins was walking and then sped up and bumped her on the way back to the bench for hyping up her own Indiana Fever crowd. Like, you hate the bitch. Excuse me. You hate her that much? Yo, everybody's hating this chick, and all she's doing is shutting everybody up. I can't wait till 2020, even next year, when Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese put up crazy numbers, and there's even more hatred.
I told Chauncey at the front of the show that nobody when she did a great pass in college, people were like, "Oh, what a great pass!" They didn't acknowledge her passing as much as they do now because they couldn't catch the passes that she threw then. And I'm like, now she's in the league with all great players or professional players. That's why her assists went up so much, because she was throwing these kind of passes in college. They just couldn't catch them. Yep. Now you got players that can catch them. So yeah, she was. I remember some of the games watching, and I'm like, God damn, that's a crazy pass in college. So she's all that's been in. It's just people that's going, teammates that went on to be doctors and CEOs and all that. After I get through at college, it's over. But Chama says no, he don't agree with that shit.
What?
Chama doesn't agree with that.
Man, you better go ahead. Hey, hold on. Hey, Charmer, I want you to go and tweet Gardner Minshew and say, hope we have a good year. Because your season is based on Gardner Minshew.
Damn. He went for the juggler on you, cuzzo.
I love you, bro. But go ahead, Gardner Minshew.
Hey, what's up, Miss Carmen?
What's up, lady girl?
How you doing?
And by the way, hey Raiders, can you just trade Devontae Adams to the Jets, please? Just trade him to the Jets and let's just get this over with.
Yeah, you know what? The last topic I have here is number one ranked tennis player, Jannik Sinner, not being suspended after 2 positive tests for anabolic steroids.
Gimmicks.
Yes, my man has the juice in the system. But he's the number one ranked, right? They
Oh,
you know
is
they
it-
will pull
is
the
it-
gimmick.
Is it illegal?
Yeah.
The WTA. So why
Yeah.
is he not
So,
why is he
so,
suspended?
so supposedly the gimmick is when he got a massage, they used some oils
Oh God.
that put the juice in his system. And
he
the
got a
and the
massage. He got a
and
massage.
the
He
and
got
the
a
massage
massage that the
therapist said,
oil they
"Oh
was
yeah,
using
yeah."
had testosterone in it, and it gimmicked him. Now, here's the first thing I would say to that. Sound like he visited the kind of massage parlor Robert Kraft was visiting. If they gave him some oil with testosterone booster in it, because we know for men with testosterone, more testosterone gives us, So he visited a Robert Kraft massage parlor.
Yeah.
What's up, Avery? What's going on, brother? What's
Oh,
the
she has a
biggest
finish.
load of BS? Yes.
Oh no, she's gonna put in the years. I'm giving that. I mean, granted, she's got to play 15 years, but I'm saying she's gonna play 15 years and be the best ever.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, you put it out there. Hopefully, we still doing this at 15 years.
Carmelate, what are
only
you
reason-
talking about is the biggest load of
Yeah,
bullshit.
what's the biggest load of BS Carmelate?
Hey, Charles, the only
Is
reason
it-
I'm talking shit is because the Bengals ain't gonna do shit because Jamar Chase he's not he's just done. Our season's over. I'm so sick of this nonsense. We peaked.
Carmelate, answer us. We want to get your take before we get off the air.
Wow, see,
Damn.
Wow,
your mom's likes it though.
Oh, the
Carmelate, gotta love her.
Love you, Carmelite.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that is
definitely
crazy. Like,
that is definitely a load of
Hey,
BS.
let me put it this way. Hold on. If Serena Williams would
Oh
have
my
tested
God.
positive for the gas
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
back in the day, the
It was,
world
it
would
was,
have
it was
fucking
already labeling
flipped.
her man and
Yeah, the world would have
and all
fucking
kind of other
flipped.
stuff.
that's
So-
crazy. Like, how? Like, so what? So even if
Exactly. Get mega.
you go whatever. Aaron Judge gets hit by a bus and he gets a blood
Come on,
transfusion.
man. Why you gotta wish horrible things like that on
Because he's
Aaron
great.
Judge, bro?
He gets hit by a bus, gets a blood transfusion by Bruce Banner, so now he can turn into Hulk. Like, you still the Hulk.
Mm.
And it doesn't matter how you got it. You can't have gamma shit in your body. You're done. I know it's a crazy analogy, but it's just stupid.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Bullshit
I hear you.
excuse.
Hey, it is definitely a
I got a massage there with stuff in it.
gimmick. There's
that's-
no
that's-
way
that's
that
He got a hell of a PR team to get that across, and they go with that.
and it worked, right?
Yeah, that's what I was good saying. It worked. Damn.
Anyway,
I don't have to wish ill. They wish ill on themselves.
Yeah,
My name to get that closer.
Listen, I've been saying it all fucking year.
Here we go.
I've been saying it all year, and I'm gonna say it again. Clay Holmes is not a fucking closer. Not a closer.
Why
bro.
bust, cuzzo?
Not a closer.
He's the best y'all got.
Listen, sure, but they could have worked and got more. There was plenty available in the there was plenty available, and they did
Wait.
not pull the during the fucking trade deadline.
They probably didn't want to overpay.
Yeah, but listen, in order to win games,
But honestly, who could they have gotten though? Because everybody's
the
like,
dude from the Angels, I'd rather have him.
oh yeah, true. Yeah, true.
I can't remember his name right now, but
Yeah, true.
yeah, but you know what I mean. It's just like
Yeah.
if you know he's Chapman, I would have retook Chapman. My brother says no fucking way, but
Nah.
even
they got
Chapman being the bitch he is, I still would have
PTSD.
rather him, bro.
PTSD. He did not.
I would have pulled the trigger on Robertson, just
Yeah.
because you know he can pitch in New York.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, there's things like there's things that could have happened, and I don't think Robertson would have been a big a big grab. You know what I mean? Like I don't think they would have asked for the moon for him. They're not set. He's a setup man. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it would have cost him the end of the world. And he's not making a lot of money. Yo, did you see Chapman hit 105? Yeah,
105. Where'd that come from?
Good night.
He must have went to that massage parlor.
Yeah, he went to that massage parlor that same day. We're gonna find out in a week, motherfucker. That's positive.
Good night.
But hey, you know what, man? Like
he's not. Who's closing? Is it I
feel like it's got to be lighter right now, right?
Probably, yeah.
He's a strikeout guy.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, you can't have a contact guy as a closer. I just don't see it.
Yeah. Who's that?
There's too many.
I don't know. What's that question?
Who dumped on LeBron?
Yeah. I always dump on LeBron. Not Mega. Mega loves LeBron.
Yeah, this guy,
Mega takes him deep.
Yeah, Lowrider hates LeBron.
Lowrider hates LeBron.
Listen, it's not a hate. It's a.
You hate LeBron.
No. I
hate Jordan.
Him.
I hate Jordan.
I don't hate him. I hate that everybody else feels that he's better than Jordan. And that's why I will continue to say.
But that's not a true statement because everybody else doesn't feel he's better than Jordan.
Well,
no.
You two neighbors do.
A lot of people,
and you two neighbors will fight to the tooth and nail to say it.
I just say, if he has any argument, it's quality for as long as he's done it. If that argument alone kills a lot of stuff.
Carmela to get over, we get heated. Yeah, she's like, I can't. Yeah,
but like I said, that's not that. I don't hate him. I just don't like that. It's like for me, right? I can say I love Jeter, but I don't think Jeter was the greatest shortstop.
Carmela's gonna beef with you.
But you understand my point? Like,
yeah.
I love Jeter, but at the time, I always loved A-Rod. I thought A-Rod was the better shortstop. And I thought when A-Rod came to the Yankees, I was like, man, I'm amazed that he's not going to uproot Jeter at short.
I thought
you know what I mean?
Was better.
For the hot minute, but Garcia Parra had no longevity.
No. Just for that. Yeah, just for at the time when he was hot.
For a little
after that, no way. Yeah, no way. Yeah.
But and like you said, right? I guess because LeBron has the longevity and he played to the high level throughout his career, sure, you can say that. But at the same time, you can say that about a lot of people that end up staying around for a long time. Especially if they continue to produce.
But here's the thing: he's a one-off. Nobody has done it for as long as he has at the level he has. That's the thing. You can't name another player. You can name players that played 20 years, but
there's only one player.
Yeah, he's the only player that for top to bottom,
that's the only guy.
Yeah,
that's the only guy.
Even his last year wasn't
in sports.
Was not.
Well, I'm saying
move, but no.
Up until that last year,
longevity-wise, you can't argue Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Tom Brady did it on a high level for a long damn time.
Yeah, it's 45.
And it's going to happen, LeBron. It's not humanly possible for him to do what he's doing for another 3 or 4 years.
Father Time is undefeated.
But for what going into his 20th year, this man's still averaging 25 points a game, and still demanding.
And the best player on the Olympic team. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, just got MVP at 39 years old.
I'd be embarrassed if I was wrestling dudes. Embarrassed.
Hey, I love that tweet Buddy put out with the medal though. The participation.
I know you're talking about the guy that got the award and said,
the participation.
Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, that was funny.
I love it, bro. I love it. That's cool.
Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, he was. Hey, I ain't do shit.
Props to him.
I wouldn't feel bad. I mean, look at the team you're on, bro.
I wouldn't feel bad either.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, I think all in all, I think it was another great episode, guys.
Yeah.
Mega, we missed you at the start.
Sorry for being tardy.
Listen, man,
Oh,
work
good.
takes precedence, brother.
Yeah, gotta make them bucks.
Ain't nothing worse. I hate
If
when
you ain't making money, you ain't making sense.
you ain't making dollars, you ain't making sense. Mother world's Gary Sheffield. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I get Brave season's over. Bengal season is pretty much over. Hawks suck.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, young lady.
I don't know. I might as well just I don't know. It sucks.
Had a
Maybe say Magic, yeah.
Yeah, Magic. I mean, all them guys was great players. I mean, we're not.
If Magic didn't get the ninja, he probably could have stayed around a lot longer, right?
That's an X-Files series right there.
Yeah.
Magic and the ninja. That's an X-Files series.
If he really has it, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's one of the X-Files.
Oh, yeah, hilarious.
They told this. Hey, bro, they told this neighbor that he got the ninja just to get him out the league, and then he ain't even really got it.
They needed a prominent ninja of a high statue, a top level athlete to get this thing out there.
Mm-hmm.
And he fit the bill.
Fit the bill. It's crazy. It just
I mean, but his money went up. His money he made way more money than he was gonna make in the league now.
Oh yeah,
the money is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Own team, got fat.
Movie theaters. He got all kinds of shit.
Yep.
I ain't never seen
but they just said, "Hey, the only two things we need you to do for us to make you in the billionaire club is
just keep it real. Keep saying it.
Keep it real, right?
And have a son that's 6'9" walking around with high heels on. Yo, I seen a picture of that guy. I think I was watching the Corey Holcomb show, and I was like, "Holy shit!" They did a family picture. And then that guy was in it. I was like, well, girl, guy, politically correct, transgender plus, whatever he is. And I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it right there.
We're gonna leave it right there.
I'm gonna leave it right there. I ain't going no farther with
this. Just leave it right there.
And on that note, guys, we're wrapping this shit up. Thank you all for tuning in. We will greatly appreciate if you share.
Thank you.
Like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube.
Oh yeah.
One
more thing. One more quick thing. Did y'all see that the NFL is offering the freaking NFL Sunday ticket package on Apple?
No.
You know how much it costs?
How much?
It better not be no 300 and change. Like
I'm excuse my language. These niggas is crazy. Six. This is just the Sunday ticket.
He said
$680. If you want to get Red Zone, $750. These dudes are going to ruin the NFL for the fan base. I'm telling you right now, they got to get this greed shit out of control.
Yo, how are they doing this stuff?
Because they're following suit with everybody.
Yep.
With every corporation in America, bro.
Yep.
They just opened some. They just opened some houses.
It's crazy.
And my boy Avery know where I'm talking about. Triangle Town Center's Walmart. Some apartments right across. I think they start the singles, doubles, and triples apartment. 3-bedroom. I think the singles started $1,700-$1,800. The doubles are like $2,000 to $2,100, and then the 3-bedroom is $2,500 a month. The corporations just went crazy, bro. I have my little brother bought a truck. He bought that Cyber truck. When he bought it, it was $49,000.
I was gonna say, I remember when that shit was first coming out. It was $39,000.
You had to put a deposit down.
Yeah,
but by the time he picked it up and it finally came, because of the sales skyrocketed and they got so popular, he paid $100,000 for that truck. I'd have told him
what? I would have said, yo, I already put my deposit down for that price.
$51,000 more than what it's supposed to. I said, ain't no
fucking markups.
I said, that's
bro,
crazy.
that was with the type R, bro.
With the money, whatever, but that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Corporations have lost their minds, man.
a couple
And
years
in
back
2
when
years
the
of
Honda
people,
came out with it. They
and I'm not the
had a
biggest political guy,
$20,000
but
markup.
to we as a people, as the WWE used to say, get the red out and get the blue out and come together as red, white, and blue. We're doomed, man, because these corporations are going to keep separating us and splitting us, and
Yep.
they're going to run it right down the middle and keep shoving it up our you know what's, man. It is crazy what they're doing. to us
Crazy,
right
man.
now.
I saw that. Like,
The money they're paying didn't go up nowhere. And after COVID, everything you can buy, food, clothes, cars, houses, everything you can buy has almost tripled to quadrupled, bro. It's ridiculous.
it's crazy.
It is ridiculous. And but until we as a people, see, that's the distraction that
That's
our people are seeing with this whole. And like I said, I'm not for whatever. I'm non-biased when it comes. I don't, I don't vote a party. I vote people if I vote. Until we get past this red and blue, and I gotta vote red, and I gotta be mad.
Yep.
Vote for who you think is really going to do, not just because they're red
Yep.
and blue.
Yep.
And
Oh,
understand
there's
the government
too
work
many
for
dumb
us, and we don't
motherfuckers that
work
go
for the
straight down the
government.
line.
Yeah.
Yep.
Understand we don't work for the government. The government work for. They're killing us, man. They're destroying us.
Destroying us.
There is no middle class no more. You had a middle class that was $50,000 to $80,000. That's poverty now.
Have and have nots. That's it.
That's what it is.
That's it.
That's what it is. But hey, that's my little rant, and that's what that is. But it's sad, man.
Yep.
It's sad.
Yep.
But
All right, y'all.
until we come together, this is what is going to happen.
And
As a
say
people.
no. And
As a
say
people,
no.
yeah.
We're not doing this shit. Like, no.
Yeah.
We ain't
Yeah.
standing for it no more.
Yeah, them apartments over there, man. I said, I hope I don't see a car in them. I hope nobody rents. And I said,
I guarantee you, motherfuckers are gonna be renting them up.
Oh, bro, it'll be packed. It's beautiful. Don't get it twisted. It's beautiful. They're gonna be packed.
Mhm.
They're going to be packed. But if I said all it would take for 6 months when they open all them units and people didn't go to them, you watching prices fall, but nobody will do it. They probably gonna rush to them.
Yeah.
Walmart is right down there. We got Walmart accessible to it. Right a mile away is the mall. Them apartments, and that's what they knew.
You know, it's crazy.
Right behind us, access to everything.
Mhm.
Blow the prices up, and these clowns are going to buy it.
And you know the crazy thing is motherfuckers will have that apartment with not a damn thing in it because they can't afford to put shit in it. But they got a Beamer in the parking lot out front, and they got a fucking an empty ass
apartment. Yep.
Empty ass apartment.
In it.
But
I live here.
Ramen noodles in the fridge.
But I live here.
You go in the damn house. They got a lawn. They got lawn chairs and a damn little what you have in the lawn, a lawn table and lawn chairs around.
Yep.
And that's their furniture. That's their damn furniture.
You're in line, bro.
It's crazy.
But on that note, ladies and
man, we
gentlemen,
out here. We can talk
thank
about
y'all
this shit
for
all
tuning
night.
in.
We out here.
Make sure you like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube. Hit the bell, get notified when we're on every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Shout out to King Mega, the Bounty Hunter, and me, Low Rider. Thank you
And
all
the
for
guests
tuning
that
in.
chimed in. Thank y'all very much as always. Avery, Chalmer, Carmelate, Lady B,
Lady B,
Pops,
Pops chimed in, and anybody else that's going to watch later on, big ups to y'all. Somebody, long as you're watching, we'd rather have you live, but long as you're watching, we will.
As long as you watch, spread the word.
Share it out. Share it out.
Yep,
Tell your people. Until next week. Peace. They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
We gonna cover the brother. We got it. Because I'm gonna tell you exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.